Hey, what's going on, YouTube and Facebook fam? It's your boy, Mr. James Carrington, back at it again. Obviously, as you can see, I'm driving. This is the first time I'm doing a video while driving, but it's going to be a very brief video. So I was there, and today is a Thursday. For those of you who know me personally, you know I have 3-day weekends. I don't work on Fridays, so I'm off tomorrow. So I'm happier than a pig in poop right now, right? But since the weekend is coming up, I immediately thought of this. So fellas, and this message is intended for the younger guys, those of the younger guys who watch my show. If you're the single bachelors or the soon-to-be bachelors, if you're between the ages of 18 and, I don't know, 30, and you're single, or even if you have a girlfriend, right? This message is for you. This tip is for you. Now, if you have a female friend that you've been trying to kick it with, or you've been trying to get with for the longest time, and she kind of put you in the friend zone, and you know you're in the friend zone. I mean, you it's not like in your mind you don't know, right? You know you're in the friend zone, right? Because she's giving you all sorts of, all the BS excuses women have. Oh, I'm trying to be celibate. Oh, I'm trying to take some time off to myself, and all that other BS lame excuses that they give you, right? When they don't want to be intimate with you. So, usually, this is what happens, right? If you're there kicking it by yourself, and usually the call will come in like around maybe on a Thursday evening, sometimes even as early as a Wednesday, right? Right in smack in the middle of the week. You're there, you're chilling, you get your phone rings, you look, and it's her, right? So you're like, okay, whatever, I talked to her, so so you pick up, and then if the first thing she asks you is, what are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? And right then and there, in your mind, you're thinking, wait a minute, why is she asking me that? She never wants to kick it with me on the weekend. I mean, she never asks me to go out with her on the weekend. She's always busy. She always claims she has schoolwork or whatever. She's always busy doing something on the weekend, right? Because you're speaking from experience, right? You probably took her out a couple of times on the weekend when you were trying to get with her, when you were trying to start something with her, and of course she went out with you, made you spend money on food, and she enjoyed herself, had a good time, but she didn't give you any nightcap, right? You're used to that. So since you're used to that, you have no expectations, and then all of a sudden this call comes through and she's like, what are you doing this weekend? So right then and there, in your mind, right then and there, in your mind, you start getting excited. You're like, and your first instinct or your first reaction is to immediately say, oh, I'm doing nothing this weekend. I'm free this weekend. Don't do that, fellas. Do not do that. It is a trap. I'm telling you. It happened to me once when I was a youngin', and I swore to myself it is never gonna happen again. So usually, if she says, what are you doing this weekend? And you say, oh, I'm doing nothing this weekend, because in your mind you think something's about to pop off this weekend. You think this is the weekend that, maybe she's on the rebound. This is the weekend that you get to feel the squish. This is the weekend that you get to dig in them guts. This is the weekend that you're finally going to take out all your aggression on. She's going to finally let you get some. You're dead wrong. Because as soon as you tell her, I'm doing nothing, I'm free this weekend, she's going to hit you with, oh, that's great, because I'm moving. My lease has ended, and I'm moving from one apartment to the other, and I need people to help me move. You see what just happened there? You just got suckered. And now you can't take back the, oh, I got something to do. You can't take back the fact that you're not doing anything this weekend. You can't take it back because you already told her you're free. If you take it back, now you're the bad guy. So, you know, it just came out of nowhere, dropped in my mind, and I said, you know what, let me share it with the young fellas, because I know a lot of you are going to get suckered into that. The last person I know who got suckered into that was my cousin. Big shout out to you, Felix. He got suckered into that. This was like about 6 years ago. Maybe 7 years ago. This was before he met his wife. But yeah, he got suckered into helping this broad he was trying to get with move, and you know, he was moving all kinds of heavy stuff. That's how they get you. So, fellas, if you ever get that call in the middle of the weekend, I mean, in the middle of the week or close to the end of the week, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Your first answer or response is, oh man, I got a ton of stuff to do. Why? What's going on? And then from there, you can finagle your way out. All right? All right. You'll thank me later for it. And again, don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please do that. Subscribe to the show. Share the video and like it. And let's make it do what it do. All right? I'm out.